The builders were in when Stamford Bridge played host to an early season meeting between two of the London giants. Even with a reduced capacity, a highly charged atmosphere awaited the sides as they took to the field. Chelsea manager Gianluca Vialli was feeling the pressure amid stories of unrest in the camp. His star-studded team had lost to Bradford and only drawn with Aston Villa in the 2 games before this one. Recent meetings between Chelsea and Arsenal had been feisty to say the least, and Marcel Desailly and Martin Keown had been involved in some verbal exchanges during a recent international friendly. An injury to first-choice keeper Ed De Hoy meant that Carlo Cudicini had a chance to impress in goal. It was only the Italian's 3rd start in the Premiership. Graham Lasseau and Gianfranco Zola were back in the side. Lasseau's first game in 10 months after injury problems. Dennis Wise had passed the late fitness test. Martin Keown was missing his regular central defensive partner. Tony Adams was injured and out for a month. Oleg Luzhnik started in his position. Nigerian striker Kanu had scored a dramatic hat-trick in the corresponding fixture the previous season. The Gunners were without their key midfield player Patrick Vieira. He was serving a 5-match suspension after receiving 2 red cards. It was Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's first season at the Bridge following his £15 million pre-season transfer from Atletico Madrid. Your match commentator is Ian Dart.
So it's... Oh, that's a terrible mistake by Leboeuf. Just look at this. There's a present to Thierry Henry of all people. The way Petrescu performed. Here's Di Matteo this time. Poyet, lovely little touch. Hasselbank, Poyet again. Very nice football by Chelsea. Beautifully worked. They're all slick stuff around the edge of the box here. Di Matteo, Poyet, look at that. On the pitch, Keown, you might have noticed that. Here's Pires. Flicked on and just wide of the post, which was being guarded. It was Grimaldi who got something on it, on that near post. Pires with the corner, and Grimaldi gets up pretty well, but they did have it covered. Wise, interesting angle, Hasselbank, and great save by David Seaman. Almost had to dive backwards to keep this out. Well, Hasselbank got away from his markers there. Desailly's forward, Leboeuf is forward, and oh my goodness me. Free header, and it drifts wide of the post. Big let-off for Arsenal. Watch for that little confrontation as the game goes on. Here is Hasselbank, he's got a great shot on him. There it is, and it's in the back of the net. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank with a big goal for Chelsea in the 31st minute here. Mix up in the Arsenal defence, and Hasselbank made room for the shot, and he really can hit them. Just look at the velocity he gets on that, and he hits them low too. They're low skidders. Very hard place for the goalkeeper to reach. Here's Parler. Here's Ray Parler again. Good looking ball in, great chance. And the header does not trouble Kudos the sides here. And a half-time score here of Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. Arsenal get ready to get us underway at the start of the second half, trailing by a goal to 0. Pires to take the corner, and there's a header on the near post from Grimaldi, who's pretty dangerous in the air. There, it was on his right foot, it was close in, and really it was a miss to only hit the frame of the goal from there. All Arsenal at the start of this second half. Some good play from Lauren, who looked pretty strong there. Pulled it back well. Lovely turn by Kanu, who was under pressure. But it hasn't been as bad as some of the previews of this game might have suggested. Now Zola, kept it down brilliantly, and Chelsea are 2 up. They seem to go through David Seaman a bit, I must say, but Chelsea aren't going to worry about that. In virtually their first attack of the second half, Chelsea are ahead. Poyet did well, didn't he? And David Seaman just couldn't get down there. It's good skill by Zola to keep that down, because it wasn't really sitting too comfortably for the volley. It was bouncing high, had to get over it. He did that. I think Seaman might have even just got something on it. Let's have another look. Yeah, he did. Just half a hand, and, well, I suppose cruel judges might say Seaman should have kept that. Sylvinho. That's quite clever. It's very clever. It's Henry, and it's 2-1. Oh, it's a great move by Arsenal. And now, with 14 minutes to go, this might get very interesting indeed. Well, trademark finish from Henry, including his trademark celebration as well. Look at that. Started by Sylvinho, nicely done by Bergkamp, and a lovely finish by Thierry Henry, who finished last season with 15 goals in 15 matches. And that's his 4th already this season. Kanu, Sylvinho! Oh, he scored! It was deflected, and Sylvinho has come up with an equaliser with 4 minutes remaining. Arsenal have done it again here at Stamford Bridge, back from the dead of 2-0 down. And you wonder what next. Sylvinho, it took a little deflection on the way through. There was nothing Cudicini could do about it. Splendid strike. What drama here. Well, how have we thrown this away, he's thinking. An awful lot of goals being scored in the Premiership this season, and there might be more to follow. It's Henry. Out to Sylvinho. Are Arsenal going to complete a remarkable comeback? Bit of razzle-dazzle from Henry. Well, maybe that's an indication that Arsenal would not exactly be broken-hearted with a point, as Sylvinho feeds it all the way back from the halfway line. Leboeuf is beaten by Bergkamp. Wiltor was waiting in the middle. Oh, and a chance over the bar from Thierry Henry. Well, there was the opportunity for Arsenal to do something quite extraordinary and steal all 3 points. Both sides take a point from this fixture, but it was a real rescue job from Arsenal. Look how frustrated Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank is. Chelsea know that they've thrown the win away here. So a pretty dramatic old night here, and a final scoreline at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2.
Chelsea's frustrations very apparent at the end of a tense London derby. The early season pressure continued to build around Gianluca Vialli, who was sacked a week after the match, replaced by assistant Graham Ricks. The team finished a disappointing 6th behind relative minnows Ipswich. Arsenal, on the other hand, were runners-up to eventually